Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. This video I'm making on the request of one of the students. Kindly subscribe to my channel, share the videos with your friends, and if I've helped you, kindly like the video once you watch it. Let's start. So today we are solving Mathematics Paper 3 Core, February-March 2015, variant 32. Question number 1. Determine the cell stresses. And we have been given a pie chart and some information. There are 250 dresses sold in 2013 and 280 dresses in 2014. Write down the most popular color of dress she sold in 2013. The sector which is the biggest is the one which has violet, so that is our answer. Next, write down the fraction of dresses sold in 2014 that were either pink or silver. Pink and silver is 35% plus 15. So 35 plus 15 over the total, that is 100%. Just put this in the calculator and you will get 1/2. In part 3, we have to write down the ratio of blue and pink dresses sold in 2013. Give your answer in its simplest form. So blue is 32% and pink is 12%. Both you can divide by 4, or what you can do in the calculator, write like that, the fraction 32/12, and you will get 8/3, so that you can write like this, 8/3. Then the next part, work out how many more pink dresses were sold in 2014 than in 2013. In 2013, total number of dresses sold were 250. So 12% of 250. These were the number of dresses sold in 2013. That is going to give us 30. In 14, we sold 35% of dresses of the total. What's the total? 280. 98 dresses were sold. We want to know how many more pink dresses. So 98 minus 30, which is 68. That's our answer. Here we have to complete the table by writing true or false. The first one has been done for us. Blue was the second most popular color in both 2013 and 2014. You can see that violet is 40% the first year, and the second is blue at 32%. And in 2014, pink is 35%, whereas blue is 30%. So yes, this is true. Next, 1/3 of the dresses sold in 2014 were blue. So let's find 30% of the total number of dresses, which were 280 in 2014. This will give us 84. 1/3 of 280 should also be 84 if this is true, but it's 93.3. So this is false. Then violet was more popular than silver in both 2013 and 2014. Just compare the silver and violet and you will find that this is true. Next part of the question. From 2013 to 2014, the number of silver dresses sold has increased. So they're telling us it has increased, but the percentage has decreased. Give a reason why the percentage sold has decreased. You do not need to do any calculation. We have already been informed that the number of dresses has increased. So we don't need to check that out. That's been given to us. The percentage sold has decreased because we are taking the percentage of a larger number of dresses. In part B, we have been given a table that shows the number of meters of silk needed to make a dress. The cost of silk is $12.50 per meter, and it takes 6 hours to make one dress. The dressmaker charges $9.25 per hour. So each dress you will multiply 6 by 9.25. A customer orders a dress for each of her two daughters. She orders a long dress for one daughter who is 160 centimeter tall. She orders a short dress for her other daughter who is 176 centimeter tall. Calculate the total cost of the two dresses. So this is a simple calculation question. Let's first find the cost of the long dress for one daughter who is 160 centimeter tall. So long dress is 5.5 we will need, and the cost is 12.5 per meters. This is the cost of the material. The stitching charges will be 9.25 into 6 hours. This will give us 124.25. The second dress is for her other daughter who is 176 centimeter tall. This is to the nearest 10 centimeter. 176 centimeter, if you round it, you will get 180 centimeter. So this is the row that we have to look at. And it is a short dress, so 4.6 multiplied by 12.5 plus 9.25 multiplied by 6 will give us 113. So the total cost will be 124.25 plus 113. That will be $237.25. The only trick part here was this one, that you had to take 180 and not 170. Read the question correctly. Question number 2. Olga owns a fruit and vegetable shop. An apple weighs 70 gram. Correct to the nearest 5 gram. Just remember, whenever you're rounding to 5, you will either, for lower bound, you will subtract 2.5, and for the upper bound, you are going to add 2.5. This is very important. If it is rounded to 1, then you add 0.5 and subtract 0.5. 5, please remember this. This will give us 67.5 and 72.5. We have been given the number of strawberries in each of 12 boxes as shown below. So find the range. Range is the highest value minus the lowest value. Our lowest value is 20 and highest is 23. So 23 minus 23. Write down the mode. Mode is the most repeated value. So we have got 20 as the most repeated value. We have got 5 values that are 20. Write down the median. Now for this one, you have to be careful. You have to arrange all of this in order from small to big. From small to big. You take the middle two values. We have total 12, right? So you can find the value by adding 12 plus 1, or we can just divide 12 by 2. You will get 6. Go to the sixth value. This is it. Take the next value, add them together, and divide by 2. Whenever you have even, this is what you do. Add the middle two values, divide by 2, and that will give us 21. Next, we have to find the mean. To find the mean, we add all the values that we have here and divide by the total value. So you are going to add and divide by the frequency, which is 12. Be careful in the calculation that you don't make any mistakes. The answer will be 20.91. You can round it to 20.9. There's a big possibility that the calculation may be wrong in this. Some small silly mistakes. So it will be a good idea that you write like that. 20. Count how many are there? 5. Plus 21 multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 22 times 2, as there are two 22s, plus 23, and divide the answer by 12. The last one, find the probability that a box contains a chosen at random has 22 or 23 strawberries in the box. Count the number of boxes that are 22 or 23. 1, 2, and 3. So it's 3 over the total number of boxes, which are 12. You can simplify it. 1 over 4 is your answer. Now in part C, the question says that the shop sells potatoes in bags A, B, and C. We have to find out which bag is the best value. Show all your working. Let's take bag A. For 5 kilogram, the cost is $1.74. So for 1 kilogram, it's how much? It will be 1.74 divided by 5 is going to be 0.348. For bag B, we have the cost as 2.75 that we are going to divide by 8 to get the cost of 1 kilogram. It is 0.34375. And for bag C, 6.92 divided by 20, and we will get 0.346. So as you can see very clearly that per kilogram, this is the cost. And which bag gives us the best value? Bag B. The lowest value you should take. The price of plums is $2.40 per kilogram. Olga reduces this price by 35%. Calculate the new price per kilogram. Now for this question, we can use one formula. To find the new value, we multiply our original value, which is 2.40, by the increase or decrease in percentage. So 2.4, sorry about that, 2.4 multiplied by 35% is the decrease. So what is the multiplier? What value do we use? We take 100 minus 35 divided by 100. It's 0.65. So multiply by 0.65 will give you the new value. And if it was an increase, this is our new value. If it was an increase, instead of a minus here, we will have put a plus. Question number 3 is a scatter diagram. 10 students take a physics examination and a mathematical examination. Their scores are recorded in the table below. This axis is for physics and this is for mathematics. The first part is complete the scatter diagram. The first 6 points have been plotted for you. Now, when physics is 60, maths is 4. That point is going to be year. Physics is 60 and maths is 4. Then we have when physics is 40, maths is 25. The physics one is here and maths is, for every one line we are taking it as 2 points, okay? So 40 and 25, it will be somewhere here. And then 75 and 55, same year, this is 75 and 55 will somewhere be here. And the last one, when it is 26, this is 26 and maths is 18 here. So we have plotted the points. Next, what type of correlation is shown by the scatter diagram? As the physics increase, the maths is also increasing. As physics decrease, maths is also decreasing. So this is a positive correlation. On the grid, draw a line of best fit. When you draw a line of best fit, try to have equal number of points on either side. Another student scored 52 in the mathematics examination. Use your line of best fit to estimate the student's score in the physics examination. 52 is here. We go to the corresponding value. Now mathematics is 52, that's here. And the corresponding the physics score is 74. You can draw a line to check your work. This is 52 and 74. So that's your answer. We have been given a graph and we can use it to convert between pounds and kilogram. Use the graph to convert 50 pounds to kilogram. Pound is here, go up like this and find the corresponding value of kilogram. It's 23. You have any number between 22 to 23, it will be accepted. It has to be more than 22 and less than or equal to 23. Now the second part is 275 kilograms to pounds. Our data here is only till 50 till 110. So how will you find? Whenever there's a straight line, find the equation of the line. It's very easy. Find the gradient by using the gradient formula, y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. You need 2 points. Always try to choose points that are easy. One we can choose is 0, 0. And the other we will choose is at the end when pounds is 110, our kilogram is 50. I'm sure you're aware that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So these are our x values and these are our y values. Now to find the gradient, we will take 50 minus 0 over 110 minus 0. This will give us 5 over 11. We need to find the equation y is equal to mx plus c. M is 5 over 11 and your c is your y-intercept. It's cutting the x and the y-axis when it's 0 here from the origin. So your c is 0, no need to write it. Now y represents kilogram. We have been given 275 kilograms. Replace that. That's the y value. Now we want to find the x in pounds. So 275 multiplied by whatever number is the coefficient of x, write the reciprocal of it. flip it over, 11 over 5, and that will give you 605. So that's our answer. Your range is any number between and including 590 and 620. That will be accepted. Question number 4 is a scale map question. The diagram shows the position of two villages, Dormouth D and Grinton G. The scale is 1 centimeter represents 20 kilometers. A. Find the distance in kilometers from Dormouth to Grinton. Measure this and we will get, this is 6.3 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 kilometers. So 6.3 is equal to how much? We cross multiply, x is equal to 6.3 multiplied by 20. We'll get 126. So 126 kilometer is the answer. Next part, measure the bearing of Dormouth from Greenton. From Greenton, Greenton is here. We go clockwise. So this is the bearing that we want to find. For this, measure this part. And this will give us 60 degrees. So therefore, this bearing will be 60 plus 180, 240. I hope you understood. Whatever is the bearing here, you add 180 to it to get the outside bearing. Next part. Foxhill is 84 kilometers from Dormouth. The bearing of Foxhill from Dormouth is 105 degrees. Mark the position of Foxhill on the diagram, label it F. The first thing we need to do is convert the kilometer to centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 kilometers. Therefore, 84 kilometers is equal to how many centimeters? Cross multiply. Divide by 20. That will give us 84 divided by 24.2 centimeter. So we know that this is 4.2 centimeter. Now we have to mark it on the map. The first thing we have to do is find the bearing of Foxhill from Dormouth, which is 105. So from here, place your protector this way, mark 105. This is 105. Now measure 4.2 and mark it as F. This is 4.2 centimeter and this is our F. The next part of the question. A straight road joins Dormouth to Foxhill. A car drives from Dormouth to Foxhill at a constant speed of 54 kilometers per hour. Calculate the time it takes to complete the 84-kilometer journey. Give your answer to the nearest minute. This is one formula that you need to know. We have the distance and the speed. We need to find the time. So time is equal to distance over speed. Whatever you need to find, cover it up like that. What is remaining? D over S, so distance divided by speed. Distance is 84 kilometer. Speed is 54 kilometer per hour. This will give us 14 over 9. Now to change to minutes. This is an hour. 2 minutes. What should you do? Multiply by 60. And you will get 280 over 3. Change it to mixed fraction. You can use your calculator. The answer you have already in the calculator. Press shift and above the delete there is this button. Press that and remember shift and this and you will get 93 1 over 3. This is now to change it into hour and minute. 1/3 we can ignore because this is the seconds. So in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So 93 minus 60, what will you get? 33. So 1 hour and 33 minutes. What you can do is this equation, you can get the answer directly in the calculator. This equation, if you have watched my previous videos, put this in the calculator and press equal, and in your calculator you will find there is the square root box, and below that you have something like this. Press this and you will get the answer 1:33:20. So this is our hour, this is our minutes, and this is our second. Try it and see if you get it. Question number 5, we have a graph question here. We have been given an equation and the x values, we have to find the y values. Super easy, 2 marks. In place of x, we just have to substitute the x value to get the y coordinate. Now, when you are substituting, please remember if it's a negative, put in a bracket if there's a power, or you will get a wrong answer. And you will get 8. Same way we are going to do for all the other values, and we will get these answers. Now we have to plot it. This is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. When we have x is -4, y is 8, -3 is 2. Now you have to join the points together. Here at the edge, don't make a straight line, make a curve. Always the shape has to be like this or like that. So we'll just make a round curve here. So this is how your graph will look like. Now moving on to part B. Write down the coordinates of the lowest point of the graph. This is our lowest point and it is between 0 and -1. So your x coordinate is -0.5 and your y is -4.2. Your x has to be -0.5. Your y can be between -4.5 to -4. Write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph. It is x is equal to -0.5. For your line of symmetry, it is always going to be your x value of the lowest point if it's this shaped, and if it is this shaped, it will be the x value of your maximum point or your highest value of x. Okay, so this is the answer. Part C. Use your graph to solve the equation x squared plus x minus 4 is equal to -3. Look at the equation of our graph. It is x squared plus x minus 4. It is equal to -3. And here we have y is equal to, so what is the value of y? -3. Where is y -3? At this point. Draw a line there. And where does it cut the graph? At this point and this point. Write down that x coordinate. When you go up, you will get -1.8. And this point when you go up is 0.6. Your answer can be anywhere between -1.8 to -1.4, and for the other value of x, between 0.4 till 0.8. In part D, we have been given a line L and we have to write down the equation of the line L. To find the equation of the line, We need to find 2 points that we can use because we'll need to first find the gradient. To find the gradient, y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. I always prefer to use points on the x-axis and the y-axis. Look at this line. What is this point? 0 and -3. And the other one we will take is 2 and 1. So our gradient is going to be -3 minus 1 over 0 minus 2. That is 2. We have to write it in the format y is equal to mx plus c. If the line has been drawn for you, look where it cuts the y-axis. That is your c. If we don't have the line drawn and only the points are given, then we have to use this equation, choose any one point, replace the y, replace the m we found, replace the x, and find c. But fortunately, we have the c given to us. So 2x, and c is this point here, -3. The next part of the question, find the area of the shaded triangle. We know that this is 1 square centimeter per grid. What you can do is take the base. Area of triangle can be found by using the formula half times base times height. This is going to be more accurate. The other way you can do is count the squares, but I feel this is much easier. What is the base? Just count the squares, 1, 2, and 3. And this is the height, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will give us 9 square centimeter. This brings us to the end of this question and end of this tutorial. For question number 6 onwards, please watch part 2. And if I have helped you, do like the videos. Thank you for watching.